And then
Right.
Clinton specifically says, and I've read the articles on it, and we could even pull the articles up here, that he had the two-state solution, and they turned it down 4 different times that he proposed it. And Israel
Right.
was giving up most of the West Bank, all of Gaza, even additional lands within Israel just to have that peace. And it was Yasser Arafat at the time, turned it down every single time.
Every single time. Yep. That's right. He had 97% of what he wanted, what he so-called wanted. Okay, but he didn't really want it because he wanted the whole, they wanted, okay, I'll tell you a quick story. This is a true story. It happened a few weeks ago. A friend of mine was flying from Chicago to Florida. Gets to it's Midway Airport, which is the other airport, and he parks his car, and the guy picking him up to take him to his gate is happens to be a Palestinian. So he's wearing his head covering, and the Palestinian guy says, "You Jewish?" And he says, "Yes." He says, "You know what? You guys, we're going to push you out of Israel. We're going to take it all, and we are going to you guys are we're going to push you into the sea." So my friend says to him,
That's in Chicago.
with this Chicago. So my friend said, I said to him, I would have said, "Hey, have a nice day. I'm going to take someone else." But he couldn't. He was already on the in the van or whatever, and the guy was going to keep his keys. So he couldn't sort of like fight, like say something to him. So he said to the guy, "How about let's make peace? Like, don't you want peace?" He says, "No peace. You need to either go into the sea or you should go back to Eastern Europe where you came from." So he was like, this friend of mine was like broken. I mean, he was like, just a, it was horrible for him. And I was like so mad. And I thought to myself, that's what they really wanted. That's the answer. I mean, is it Hamas said they're going to do it again. I mean, they said it to the media. The guy said, "We're going to do it again. We're going to come back and try." And the aim of that attack was to was to get as far as they could to Tel Aviv. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, they bumped into the Nova Festival and they kept on massacring there. But Arafat was just a version. I mean, he was like this whole thing is just like it's they all got one aim. Arafat's got the same aim as Hamas, and it's all like intertwined, the hatred of the Jews. And there's one more question I want to ask you to prove this point. How many people now in Gaza went and tried to get the Israelis who were going in with their army and show them where the hostages were? Because if they would have got the hostages out, I guarantee you they would have said, "Fine, we'll cease fire, we'll take a break, we'll see if we can figure something out with these people. We not we'll okay, we'll stop. Just give us." I mean, Netanyahu said, "Just give me my hostages, lay down your weapons, and we'll stop." Okay, how many people have said, "Let's do that. Let's
Not
rather
not
do
a
that."
single
Doesn't
person
that
has come
sound
forth. I mean,
logical?
even if they had one, even occultly, secretly coming forward, Israel would have gone in and gotten the hostages. I mean, the hostages would have been free a long time ago. So not a single Palestinian is coming forward, even like I said,
Right.
secretly and occultly and through an
Now,
email
I'll
or a
tell you,
text message. There's been no communication at all from any of them.
it's not. They offered them money, Uriah. They offered them thousands of dollars. They openly said, "If you help us, we'll give you money and we'll get you out of there. We'll give you safety and money." It's like watching one of those mafia movies, you know. If you inform on the mafia, you'll go on a witness protection program. They're offering them, you know, it's like they're doing that, and they still won't do it. They still won't do it because their hatred. They'll rather live in a tent. Just remember this. They'd rather live in a tent in a miserable, horrible life than say, "Let's live in peace and let the Jewish people live next door to you." That's think of that. Think if Mexico did that. What would America do?
I don't know, and it's
Everyone's thinking
completely,
about the guy
completely
with the long
destroyed down
mane.
there. I've seen the
Right.
drone footage of Gaza right now, and it's just like there's nothing left. There's just rubble. And literally,
Right.
people are trying to
And they
build
want to
shacks
leave.
amongst the concrete and the rebar and tents, and yet they still won't come forward and say, look, this has got to end. We're tired of living like this.